A very warm welcome to Seabourn Encore, the joint largest ship in Seabourn Cruises' fleet of 7 ultra-luxury vessels. Along with her sister Seabourn Ovation, she has 300 guest suites, every one of which has its own generous ocean-facing veranda. The ship also boasts having one of the highest space per guest ratios in the industry, and the fleet is one of the youngest and most modern at sea. Seabourn claim that their experience is luxury cruising refined to its purest form. These are all bold claims, so are Seabourn right to boast with such confidence? Well, we're going to show you around the ship, and at least from the aesthetic perspective, you can make up your own mind. We have a full experience review coming up to challenge even their most fanciful claims, but in the meantime, here's what you can expect to see when you board as we take you deck by deck around this elegant and beautifully proportioned ship. Welcome aboard! We start right at the bottom by going down these rather unluxurious stairs to deck 3 and the Marina. The Marina is home to all the water sports and toys that Encore likes to bring out to play when the conditions allow. The fun includes paddleboards, inflatable donuts, kayaks, sailing dinghies and a banana boat. Just don't eat too much immediately before things can get a bit bouncy down there. Let's go up to deck 4, and the only public areas are the medical facility and the restaurant, which is located at the bottom of the drop-dead gorgeous central staircase, which spirals all the way up from deck 4 to the glass atrium ceiling on deck 11. The restaurant is the main dining venue and is open seating, so you can arrive when you're hungry enough for the culinary delights that await you. Speaking of which, we cover all the dining options on board in our complete Seabourn Encore dining guide, so please give that a look. I'll leave a link at the end. Up those stairs to deck 5 now, and you'll find towards the aft of the ship the club, the casino and the aft pool. Before you reach the club, take a detour to your left to the casino, which is small but conveniently located near the club bar for refreshments while you play. When you've finished playing, step into the club to celebrate your winnings with another cocktail and a night of dancing to the 2 resident live bands, both of which play here nightly until late. If you go through the club, there is doors out the back to the wake-facing pool deck that is much smaller than the main pool deck, but much quieter too. With 2 whirlpools and plenty of seating options, this almost secluded area is a secret you'll want to keep. Also on deck 5 towards the suites at the front is an inner lobby that leads to the guest laundry room. It's the only one on the ship, but it's large and free to use. On deck 6, the only public area is the Grand Salon, a venue for live entertainment and port talks. You can see more of this lovely venue in our ship review. There's plenty going on up on deck 7. Directly off the staircase are the shops, selling all sorts of goodies from fragrances, molten brown toiletries, Seabourn apparel, right up to diamond-encrusted Rolex watches. Wow, not surprisingly, they didn't have the prices on them. Opposite the shops is the meeting room, a larger space than I would have expected for meetings. Do they have that many on board? Walk through to the back of deck 7 and you'll find Seabourn Square, the central meeting place and social area, which incorporates the main shop's entrance, the future cruise booking desk, oh yes please, and right in the centre, the guest services desks, arranged in a well-designed circle. Seabourn Square also boasts a really good cafe serving fresh coffee from their very own bean roaster, which is handy for roasting local beans from where you are cruising. The cafe also tempts you with some utterly delicious nibbles, cakes and homemade gelato all through the day. There's much more information about the food on offer in our complete Seabourn Encore dining guide. Said that before, haven't I? With all that to tempt you, it's a good job that Seabourn Square is generously furnished with comfy seating on which to relax with your beverages and snacks. These lazy boy recliners are our favourites. There's even an outdoor area with some lovely aft views. Up one more flight of stairs to Deck 9 and immediately off the circular landing is Sushi, the Asian restaurant. You'll learn much more about this fabulous little restaurant in our dining guide, but to give you a hint, it was one of our favourites. Opposite Sushi is the card room, and like the meeting room on the deck below, this incredibly unassuming room is inexplicably large, but really nicely decorated and furnished. Beyond the card room, at the aft of the ship, is the Grill by Thomas Keller. This specialty restaurant includes this charming bar, where you can get exclusive pre-dinner cocktails and premium spirits while relaxing to the sounds of the resident pianist prior to your meal. Then there's the restaurant itself, which, like every dining option on the ship, is complimentary, but this one has to be booked, and you're only guaranteed one visit per cruise. One thing we found rather perplexing was the large outdoor area to this restaurant that is never used. More about the reasons why in our ship review. Pool on Deck 9 is in one word, adorable. The deck is real teak and there's shade if you want it, sunshine if you want it, and with the bar at one end, all the mid-afternoon cocktails and mocktails you could wish for. It even looks great at night. If you've noticed the tables and chairs around the pool, then you've already seen the patio, Seabourn's alfresco casual dining venue which serves breakfast, lunch and specialty dinner under the name of Earth and Ocean. Guess what? It's all in our dining guide. And it's all delicious. Through to the rear of Deck 9 is the Colonnade, Seabourn's ubiquitous buffet-style restaurant with a simply gorgeous and huge alfresco dining area with glorious wake views. Breakfast and lunch here are buffet style, and the dinner is table service and is often themed. The Colonnade is ever present on Seabourn ships, and with good reason. It's one of the best and most elegant self-service restaurants at sea. Through these doors and the large and sheltered open deck area is where you'll find yourself spending a lot of meal times. Up to Deck 10 and there's this lovely upper sun deck surrounding and overlooking the pool area. At one end is the Sky Bar, which is a great place to sit with a drink and enjoy the elevated view. If you go through the doors at the other end of this upper deck, you'll also find the very top of that feature staircase, and through towards the aft is the spa and wellness areas. This includes the treatment rooms, a thermal area and a salon. Right at the back, though, is the fitness centre, which includes a generous collection of cardio and resistance equipment. Outside the fitness centre is an aft-facing deck with some comfy spa furniture, a small deck games area, and tucked away in the corner, a table tennis table. Deck 11 is chopped in half with 5 gorgeous aft-facing penthouse suites at the rear and lots of little sun deck areas facing the pool deck. These have the best elevated views of the whole lot. Right at the front of this split deck is the observation bar, a popular social venue that includes a circular cocktail bar, 2 large food service areas for evening nibbles and afternoon tea prep, and a ton of comfy seating. Outside and overlooking the bow of the ship is this huge observation deck, which is perfectly placed for viewing scenic cruising, pretty port approaches, and spectacular sailorways. And if spectacular sailorways are your thing, and you're interested in knowing more about Seabourn's fleet of incredible ships and any other luxury cruise, our preferred travel partner in the UK is Panache Cruises, the elite ocean, expedition, river and yacht style cruising specialists. The team at Panache has decades of combined knowledge and experience in finding the right cruise for you. For a completely personal service, their dedicated Cruise Connoisseurs will be at your side right from the initial inquiry until you get back from your dream cruise. They will help you with every aspect of your holiday, from the moment you leave your front door to the moment you arrive back home. No question is too big, no detail too small. Call them now on this number or visit their beautiful website and make your next incredible cruise, like the one we've just taken on Seabourn Encore, a reality. Finally, we go up to the highest part of the ship, Deck 12, which, like Deck 11, is only a half deck at the front of the ship. Right at the front is the Sun Terrace, a large open area which gives sun worshippers unencumbered access to their daily super dose of vitamin D from that large golden tanning orb in the sky. The highlight of Deck 12, though, is the Retreat, the exclusive enclave of luxury cabanas, lounges and individual dining tables enclosed under a flower-shaped canopy below the centre of which rests the largest whirlpool on the ship. Only 28 guests at a time can enjoy this premium area, which attracts an additional daily charge. Well, we're going to leave you in the Retreat and say thank you for watching our deck-by-deck tour of Seabourn Encore. What do you think of her? Leave us a comment because we'd love to know. Please click on the following links to continue your Seabourn journey with us because we've got a ton of content. Thank you.